Exercise 2.2, question number 12. Find value of cot of tan inverse of A plus cot inverse of A. So we start. Cot of tan inverse of A plus cot inverse of A, that is equal to cot of, now tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x is pi by 2, that is the formula. Now cot pi by 2 means cos pi by 2 upon sin pi by 2, but that is 0 upon 1, that is 0. So this is the value of cot of tan inverse of A plus cot inverse of A. Now question number 13. Find the value of tan half of the bracket sin inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square plus cos inverse of 1 minus y square upon 1 plus y square, where condition is mod x is less than 1, y is greater than 0 and xy is less than 1. Okay, so I'll start. I'll assume x is equal to tan alpha. So therefore alpha is equal to tan inverse of x under a condition alpha should belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, and this x should belongs to R. Why? The domain of the tan function is open interval minus pi to pi by 2 and the range of the tan function is R, or we can say codomain is R. So this sin inverse of, first of all I'll find out this one, then I'll find out this one and I'll put back here. So now sin inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square will become what? Sin inverse of 2x, x means tan alpha, upon 1 plus x square means tan square alpha. So this will become sin inverse of, what is the formula of, this is the formula of what? 2 tan alpha upon 1 plus tan square alpha. It is a formula of sin 2 alpha. So this I'll write sin 2 alpha. So sin inverse of sin of something, sin inverse of sin of something, I can write something if something belongs to the domain of the sin function, that is close to minus pi to pi by 2. Okay, for that what is the condition given? Mod x is less than 1. It means minus 1 is less than x is less than 1. Now what is x I have assumed? X I have assumed tan alpha. So tan alpha is less than here. Now tan of what gives 1? Pi by 4 is less than. Tan of what gives minus 1? Minus pi by 4. In fourth quadrant we have to check. So now tan function is increasing in first and fourth quadrant. So therefore inequality will not change. So minus pi by 4 is less than alpha is less than pi by 4. So now I am multiplying what? 2. Multiplying by 2. So this will become what? Minus pi by 2 is less than 2 alpha is less than pi by 2. It means 2 alpha belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, which is a subset of close interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. That is nothing but the domain of the tan function. Sin inverse of sin of something, I can write something because of this one. What is this one saying? This 2 alpha is in the domain of the sin function. That is equal to 2 alpha. What is alpha? Tan inverse of x. Now for this part I'll assume let y is equal to tan beta. So therefore beta is equal to what? Tan inverse of y. The condition is what? Beta should belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 y, because the domain of the tan function is this open interval minus pi to pi by 2, and y belongs to a R, codomain of the tan function. Okay, so cos inverse of 1 minus y square upon 1 plus y square will become what? Cos inverse of 1 minus y square means what? Tan square beta upon 1 plus tan square beta. Now this bracket is nothing but a formula of cos 2 beta. Cos 2 beta is what? 1 minus tan square beta upon 1 plus tan square beta. So this will be cos inverse of cos 2 beta. Now cos inverse of cos of something, I can write something if something belongs to the domain of the cos function. For that I am coming back here. Okay, so for 2 beta, what is the condition here? Y is greater than 0. Y is greater than 0. Why what I have assumed? Why what I have assumed? Tan beta. It means tan beta is greater than 0. Now tan beta is positive means which quadrant? First quadrant. It means tan beta is greater than 0. It means I can say 0 is less than, tan beta is less than pi by 2. Now, okay, tan beta is greater than 0. That way we can think. So tan of what gives 0? 0. So tan beta is greater than tan 0. So therefore beta is greater than 0. Now beta is greater than 0 means of course beta is belongs to what? Close interval 0 to pi. Actually 0 to pi by 2. It will be between 0 to pi by 2. beta belongs to open interval 0 to pi by 2. That is nothing but a subset of closed interval 0 to pi. So now I'll okay, here, so here only beta belongs to 0 to pi by 2. So therefore I can say 2 beta belongs to open interval 0 to pi. Because we are multiplying by 2, we need 2 beta here. Okay. So therefore, which is nothing but a subset of closed interval 0 to pi. Give it result number 2. So that is equal to cos inverse of something. I can write something. Why? Because this 2 beta is in the domain of the cos function, closed interval 0 to pi, because of 2. Okay. So that is equal to 2 beta. What I have assumed, tan inverse of y. So what we are getting, tan of 1 by 2 into sine inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square. What I have got, sine inverse of 2, this sine inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square, I have got what? 2 tan inverse of x. Plus sine inverse, sorry, cos inverse of 1 minus y square upon 1 plus y square, I have got what? 2 tan inverse of y. So these two common and cancel, so I will get what? Tan of tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. That is equal to tan of, what is tan inverse of x? Alpha. Tan inverse of x is what? Alpha. Plus tan inverse of y is what? Beta. So tan of alpha plus beta is tan alpha plus tan beta upon 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta. That is good. Tan alpha. What is the value of tan alpha? Again x. We have to convert in the form of x and y. So x plus y upon 1 minus xy. So this is the value, x plus y upon 1 minus xy is the value of tan inverse of half into the bracket sine inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square plus cos inverse of 1 minus y square upon 1 plus y square.